Okay, we're live. Welcome to the We Are Wasp podcast
Welcome back.
with your hosts Mark, Leah, and Brian.
I gotta go last.
You better be happy I even said your name. Leah sporting a stress vest, or what is it? What's the company name?
Thunder
A
shirt
Thunder shirt.
sport.
Please sponsor us, please, for my rescue anxiety dog.
She does seem a lot calmer though.
Nah, that's supposed to help when she's by herself, but she's obviously with people, so she's acting normal.
But I feel like I've been here other times and she'll be like right here, like wanting to play.
She's just tired because she was wilding. She was acting up before I got home. When she tore up mad boxes.
She tore a box.
Yeah, but they were trap boxes.
Oh, so they were garbage anyway.
They were trap boxes.
Good job.
If you have a dog with anxiety and you're trying to trick them, save your Amazon boxes and leave them where they think they're destroying them. It's like a little trick. And now they feel accomplished, but then you can't yell at them after because then they're gonna feel like they did something wrong. But for the most part, it's useful. Any Amazon boxes, any
Amazon, please sponsor us.
yeah. What's the? It's not Jeff Bezos anymore. He's like
He
second.
still owns like the physical company though, right?
He gets I think he gets a percentage, but he's not the CEO anymore.
Oh no, some other white dude.
Is some other dude who's rich, but
Sponsor.
Bezos sponsor us. We stole the pallet once, but I know you didn't miss it.
It wasn't on purpose.
It was not on purpose, but it wasn't not on purpose. If that makes sense.
What did we ever do with that?
What was the driver's name?
Alex?
Huh?
Alex?
It was not Alex.
Talking about the crazy Puerto Rican?
The last guy.
Jose.
The last guy.
Jose.
Oh, Jose. That's a pod for another day that we're not going to get into today.
Great driver.
We'll be into that. What was the good driver's name?
Wasn't it Jose?
Nah, the good one.
Kareem?
Nah,
Abdul?
it was not Abdul. We have no Abdul. Who was the good? It was You remember he was super cool, but we
He
couldn't.
just didn't like that we didn't have enough routes.
We didn't have a thing.
Yeah.
We didn't even end at a bad note with him. He just said that he wasn't.
We didn't have enough work.
We didn't get no work from him.
So I got a Carlos.
His name was not Carlos. It was a black dude. And he always used to like he even offered like to fuel the truck up before a few times.
Those are good drivers.
He was dope. He used to look out. And then we got stuck with
Jose?
the ticket demon. He really cost us mad bread.
I feel like he was flying through everything.
That
Like, yo, how Jose finished so fast?
That junk used to crack me up because he was like, nah. And then next week you'll get like another 3 tickets. And then it's like, and then he started getting mad. They're like, yo, if you get another ticket, we gotta dock your pay. He was like, you're not docking my money. All right, keep running.
He forgot that we were the ones that got like the money.
Anything. We off topic now.
Yeah,
we off talking now.
My bad.
That's gonna be
That's
gonna be a whole pod. That might take like 2 hours to talk.
At least.
For sure.
I think I still got those messages somewhere.
I still got. I would have to go back. You've been shopping lately?
Shopping for what particular?
Food,
clothes, lights, food. Yeah, I always shop for food. I'm fucking
lately. I said lately though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just went to ShopRite Saturday and spent $96 on 4 items.
How was the It was back. Yeah, don't even get me started. I was talking about that today too.
I hate going to ShopRite.
You buy like 3 things and you spend $100.
Bro, it was literally $96. Me and Steph looked at each other like, we got some little DiGiorno personal pies, some sausage, some dressing, and like one other thing, and bread and like some carrot cake sweet. So it was $96. I was like, yo, I'm never coming back here again. But then when you look at it, though, it's like, because I'm pretty sure you've ordered food before, but like when you order food, it'd be like $30, $40. Like when you order Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, yeah.
Like even when you order groceries to the house, it's the same shit. It's more. But it's like, what's the give and take there? Like, how are you gonna?
Why is it so different?
No, I know why it's more different because all the like taxes and fees and shit that Uber Eats
The
does.
inflation, and
But inflation is killing.
it was Biden's fault. It was Biden. This is why the prices are high.
Yeah,
Trump is bringing it down. But nah, the reason I asked that is because I noticed. I don't know if you like noticed, but we went shopping the other day, and the grocery store was empty as hell.
for real. Which grocery store you went to?
Right up the street. I forgot what's that called.
Oh, Aldi's,
Nah, there's not Aldi's, but
Food Universe.
I don't know. But I thought I didn't understand. Like I was like, damn, why is this empty? Then I realized I was like, dang, it's because there's no SNAP money.
It was cut off. I think as of like
The
November 1st.
first that was the same day I went. Like I'm walking through the aisles. I'm like, yo, there's no people here.
Damn.
And then I was like, you realize that a lot of the what's that called? A lot of the not traffic. A lot of the not traffic.
Like a lot of the families that like depend
No,
on
a
stuff.
lot. What is the word for like not congestion? I don't know. You realize that the when there's a lot of people, part of it is because of there's a lot of people who are shopping or like on EBT getting their food like for the month.
There's nothing wrong with that either. Like, I feel like since you brought it up, I mean, like on Facebook, is there like people like going back and forth about like EBT and Snap? And like, I get it. Like, some people abuse the system who doesn't, but it's like there's real life families out here, especially in our surrounding areas, especially say Patterson, all these areas like that depend on that shit.
I think that's the majority though.
You know what I mean? Like,
The majority of people are getting like that got full families and are
hell
getting their food.
yeah, and they should. Should I wish my mother would have got Snap and EBT when I was growing up? Man, none of that shit.
Y'all ain't get why y'all ain't qualify?
I think they said that my mother made too much. My mother only made like $35,000 a year.
That's why they said I couldn't go to not I didn't qualify for like any more financial aid because they said my mom made too much money.
That shit is
We
bullshit.
sure did have EBT though. They
They
used to
did.
get his bread. Then they took it away the second when I think I started to work. They started like
Investigating.
no, not investigating. They started adding like our
Oh,
pay
your
stubs to
damn.
like the total thing. They were like, "Oh, now y'all rich. Y'all can't be getting this."
Mind you, niggas is still out here struggling. You know what I'm saying? EBT would help. I mean, SNAP benefits will help. Any benefits help, really. But I think the most time that I could think we had SNAP was when like my grandmother moved with us, and she had like her SNAP and EBT card. So she would like we would take her to the grocery store. She would buy stuff for us, and she would buy. This was all throughout the pandemic, and that shit makes a difference. So she was getting like $400 a month.
There's some people who be getting like,
Bro, like I know these people with like 4 or 5 kids, they getting like at least a rack, like at least
yeah,
a
it's
month.
like with taxes, you claim it's your kid and get a couple bands each.
They need to start letting us claim dogs.
Oh,
I get
I,
like four of them
I'll have
shits.
yeah, I have a house. I'll have a house full of dogs.
I get like 4 dogs, man. But yeah, that Snap thing is crazy, man. I don't really know what his reasoning is behind it, and honestly, I don't care to look.
That's a whole other research thing that I would probably get into one day, but I don't want to. That's like you'll be here forever.
Mm.
I just hope that whoever whoever family wise like who like really need it that they figure out a way to hang on. They'll probably break it in like a week or two.
Like the stoppage. I mean, they
The
gotta at least stop it.
because the reason why they stopped it is because of the government shutdown.
All right.
So that's part of it.
When the
And
government shutdown started again?
a month ago, the government shutdown started a month ago, and then they because they're like going back and forth of like what they want to agree to. They don't want to let out like the emergency funds or whatever the funds that are allocated to supplement the SNAP funding while there's a shutdown because They're trying to use like the snap as a bargaining, like a trying to hold it over the heads towards the Democratic leaders, and then the Democrats don't want to agree because I think they're stuck on like I think it's insurance or something.
You know what I never understood, man, and this is the part that really kind of throws me off. And again, I don't watch news. I don't follow it. I'm not. I'm not a political
I'm
person.
telling you, the world will be ending, and you don't know what's going
You
on.
know what I'm saying? Like they could be saying there's a meteor coming to Earth, and I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's on Facebook or Twitter or some shit. But it's like, we're trillion. At least from what I remember, I don't know how much it is now. Maybe there's a new word,
No, we ain't mad at.
but we're in mad debt, right? And I don't know if we can talk about this today. Maybe it has to be a different topic, but or a different day. But why can't we just print more money?
We did that during the pandemic, and that's why we in more debt because we started giving the refund, the COVID checks.
From $600 checks.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're the ones printing the money. So who do we owe?
that's a good research topic. But we do. I think we all around
I'm pretty sure we owe China and like all these other big countries, but why do we have such a big debt when we print the money?
because I think the more money you print, the value or some. There's a whole technical thing.
Lie. Say we're not printing money and print it.
I looked it up before, and
Like, there's a Federal Reserve in fucking Rutherford.
you
Like,
I'll be feeling that way when it comes to like companies like when there's hard time like this is a perfect example. People like they can't afford rent, they can't afford groceries, they're depending on this. So it's like why can't the person on the top be relieved so they don't have to charge the person at the bottom? Like for example, you own a house. It's like what like you would be able to give to go to your tenants and be like, I for now, don't worry about the rent, pay buy groceries. If the mortgage companies and the whatever when you pay your taxes, insurance, they be like, no charge. You then have the freedom to be like, yeah, good until the thing. But because
they did that in the pandemic.
what they stopped it, right?
Well,
Exactly.
they weren't like, no, I'm sorry. That's a lie. They weren't, because I didn't own the
No,
house.
I think you still think
They were still
because
charging people,
we
but
used to
they weren't putting people on like,
you
you couldn't
couldn't
like
evict them.
foreclose. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
think yeah, because I was still paying rent to the owner. And but if they were to do that in these times, because if you just follow at the top, it has to lead to somewhere. It's
Right.
like if the person at the top doesn't have to worry about unless it's like a pure like capitalism thing that they just want their money.
Right.
But if that person doesn't have to worry about handling their things and they get that relief, then it'll trickle down
But
because
some people might just tell them "fuck you" and just collect the money anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's in this scenario, there's landlords like that, and honestly, I've never been put in the position, so I don't really know what my reaction would be. But like, I've always been like the lenient type of landlord type shit, and like,
type shit.
you know what I mean? And small flex, but it's
He's a Saints fan.
right.
That's a
I can
small
tell by the
flex.
hat. But like, I feel like some cases as a landlord, like people feel like I was telling you earlier, like some people feel like landlords are like, we're loaded, we got the house, we got this, we got that. Like, there's so much underlying cost that goes into owning a house that people don't really realize. But to answer your question, yes, if something like that happened, like I would 100% let it trickle down from the top. Like, oh, you guys aren't coming after me for the mortgage. Why I got to press
Not
somebody else?
forever, but like, I
No, yeah,
yeah,
take a
yeah,
month, take two
take your
months,
time you need, but
catch up on your bills, whatever.
spend wisely because once it goes back on, I have no choice but to like to
Right.
think. But I feel like the relief in a perfect world should trickle down.
Yeah.
There's a guy I used to follow. I think he died. He's I think he died, but
Great
he
story.
was like he was a good like a business. He was a businessman and he was like rich as hell. I think something Freeman. I forgot.
Freddie Freeman,
Nah,
Morgan Freeman.
no, but something Freeman. But he like gave lessons on business and stuff like that. But he was rich as hell, and he had a bunch of properties that he owned free and clear. And I think he would like there was times where he didn't raise his rent because the house was already paid off, and he would give the tenants he would give the tenants like surprise them here and there, like for Christmas. Like, don't worry about the rent this month.
He's
You
fire,
guys
man.
are fine. Like, use that money to like get gifts for your family, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think he was. It wasn't like he had a part like a complex, and it was like he owned like like two or three family houses.
Hmm.
But like stuff like that, when you got money and you don't gotta worry unless you like money hungry and you don't gotta stress about doing things, then like you could do stuff for like people below you. But that's pretty much how it trickles down.
Yeah. Start at the top.
Man, I'll be sipping this water and it be trying to take me out.
Yeah. So you gotta try that.
I think that shirt is relaxing because
Bro, she's never been like this. She's never been that calm. Never.
she look like she look like
She keep going in and out of sleep too.
she look like somebody like we when you give her like her anxiety medicine, but she don't sleep when she by herself, so that's kind of productive.
You got that today, or you put it on her today?
I got that yesterday. I'm testing it today.
Oh, so she had it on the whole day.
She had it on when Anna left to work, and that I guess it failed because she chewed on everything. But at least she calm now. And I think I got to test it when it rains too. It's supposed to calm her down.
She doesn't like the rain.
She don't like the thunder. That's why it's called a thunderstorm.
Thunder buddies.
Right? Rescue dogs are no joke.
Oh, she woke up.
Nah, she like in her half sleep. All right, let's get onto these to the stuff with Kai and Dion because what we just saw
Is not at
is
all what Dion described.
unbelievable, yo.
That's the definition of an unk move. He went on the podcast, gassed it up. Obviously, I didn't know anything about this until you played the video.
But
But
hold on. Before you go, like he was on Drink Champs, and they brought up the topic of Kai, like him meeting Kai and um how Kai reacted to him. His main beef was how Kai's thing is that he'll go to events and not know nobody and puts it like on the fact that he's a young person. But he's arguing two different things right now. But keep going.
he's not wrong. Listen, Kaisernaut's like 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter, like, obviously great for him. He's
I
rich,
think he's like 20, 23, 24.
whatever. But he's clearly not, he wasn't in the time that Dion was probably in movies, in the Old Spice commercial. Like, Kai wasn't probably watching that type of shit. Like, we were probably seeing those commercials more than anything, especially like Super Bowl commercials and all that other stuff. But he doesn't really know him. And like, it's like, yeah,
I
I
don't
get
know
why
who that
Dion's
man
upset.
is. I don't know who that man is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why Dion's upset, but it's like, dog, like, he doesn't know you. At least he's not telling you to fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these young kids with money that tell you to fuck off. And like, he didn't do that. He just kind of was like, yo, I don't know him. And then he reconfirmed it. I don't know him. But with Dion's clip where he's like, yo, like, he just nodded at me and didn't do anything. Like, he literally said, oh, what's up? Once he found out who he was, oh, what's up, man? And they kept it cordial. But like, Dion kind of went overboard, and I feel like that's what these old people do.
Probably exaggerating.
Like, he's just trying to sell a story,
So
sell a view.
what it looks like he did. I'm gonna guess it's like one of those situations where you hiding your animosity like beneath,
Oh yeah,
and you hiding like your disdain for something, and then you're like tying it into something else. So he took the situation that happened with him and Kai. He changed the story around, but he took a real thing that Kai was doing. So yeah, like Kai was at the event, but he kept running into people and saying that he didn't know who it is. So that's true. Like I feel like like yeah, that's an excuse. Like you're young, but when you're doing events, you like especially like that with like music artists or whatever. Like, at least you know be a little brushed up on people like you might possibly see or stuff like that, or don't like brush it off like because not you don't gotta like kiss nobody's ass, but a lot of those people paved the way for like when it comes to entertainment stuff like that. They had to go through
Mhm,
mad stuff, so at least
mhm.
approach it like, "Alright, you a young person," or like, "Oh, okay." Like, "Oh, you're not gonna know everybody."
Absolutely not.
Like, I don't think I could ever be a celebrity because I'm not gonna remember. I'd have like whether it's TV or music, I won't remember somebody like right away, but to the his reaction to it, like, is immature, but he's young, so he's reacting like a young thing, a young kid, and the way that you act, like when it comes to like streaming, they act like childish. The streamer
Bro, they be
world,
breaking houses, they be just doing other dumb shit, like, you can't expect him to, like, know who Dion Cole is. I don't know, like, I've seen the commercial a million times, but I don't think you can expect Tyson not.
but that's the thing. It wasn't if you watch the video again, it was less about knowing who it was. It was more about he's trying to attach his his reaction to what Kai was doing to everybody else. But the reality is, from the video we saw, if he's talking about that interaction, he showed love to him
We sure did.
as somebody. So and that's dangerous because somebody who doesn't like him already for like what he does is gonna look at a clip like that and they're gonna be like, I knew it, I knew it, or looking for like
I mean, he
reason.
clearly lied.
No, he did.
He clear
He exaggerated.
uh,
He taking the situation and doing whatever,
mhm.
and that's corny. And then Nori in the background or whoever, because
Juicy?
this is short. It's hard,
Juicy?
huh?
Oh, you talking about on the
In
drink
the
part?
actual in the actual clip, it's hard to tell
Talking back.
who's like yeah. Like, bro, if you're gonna be in the back, at least be right.
Yeah.
We all have access to the same internet that we all looking at.
It's crazy, man.
Like,
It sucks, but, it is what it is. He's
some,
young, he's older, and I feel like either of them shouldn't give a fuck about what the other
no,
one
no,
says,
yeah,
you know what
but
I mean?
it is a clip from an interview, so
It is, but
he's just giving his opinion on the thought. But he for sure he has something hidden. Like,
he has a hidden agenda against
yeah,
Tyson.
the like you could tell that something is bothering him. He probably don't like how he moved, either that or the attention,
Yeah,
or he really didn't like how he was acting towards people at the thing, and then just threw his situation in there when he didn't act like that with him,
at all.
and everybody's not gonna know who you are. Like, always assume nobody know you, because there are some, not Kai, but there are some streamers that like, yeah, you. I guess the word celebrity like changed over the years, because
I just think there's different ways now to, like, be famous.
I think, but there's a difference between like a celebrity and then famous.
Yeah?
There's levels to that. Like, unless you got kids, I like perfect example.
Will Smith?
Will Smith or what now? Because Will Smith is more like tapped in with stuff, but like Denzel Washington. Like, if he walked in a room by a room that was full like with the streamers and stuff, and he say he don't know none of them, like, what, you gonna get mad at Denzel? That's a whole nut. That's like up here,
That's a whole nother level.
and then everybody's down here. He didn't even know who Damson Idris was, the actor from
Mm,
what was, well, Snowfall.
mhm.
He didn't know who he was, and
For real?
he there's an interview that they said his name, and he was like,
He's a great actor.
because they compare him to like a young Denzel. So it's like, if people could be like not know you, and he handled the situation way better than that. I forgot exactly what he said. I
I
remember,
have to watch that. I didn't see that interaction.
yeah, he didn't, they didn't interact. It was in the interview.
But I feel like you gotta be a dickhead to
Oh, he
not.
didn't even say his name right. I think it was.
I feel like you gotta be literally, like, mentally, I don't know, just in a different place to, like, beef with Denzel, or like, I feel like Denzel's like just like
Oh,
he's a
nah.
chill ass dude.
I like how he is like as an old man now, because he really don't care. He just be saying whatever comes to his mind first.
And I feel like with his level, you can.
I,
Motherfucker's gonna tell you anything.
when you that age,
Your
when you
check's still gonna come in. He's still making movies. Like, he's literally he's literally John Wick to me.
No.
And all those Equalizer movies he made,
Yeah.
he's literally John Wick.
But how you gonna say John Wick when he's the Equalizer?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a difference, but
He's him.
he is him. But
He
John Wick is also him.
he's not John Wick.
Keanu Reeves, sorry, is also him.
Keanu Reeves is John Wick. Denzel
Denzel is
Washington
Equalizer.
is the Equalizer. You can't say he's like John Wick when he's literally playing a character who kills people and who
Kills people that hurt people.
yeah, and John Wick is just killing other assassins
He's having the time of his life.
yeah, he's just killing other assassins that
He'd be this chill too, like just killing.
like the Equalizer. That'll be me. That man was out here doing lift
Yo,
and then became a killer. Good. Yeah, but Denzel is Denzel, so either way,
Denzel's a different monster.
they should make a movie with John Wick and the Equalizer. Oh no, John Wick died.
He did?
Damn. You didn't see Part 4?
He didn't die.
He did die.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he
He got
did.
shot, but he didn't die.
He died. They were at his burial.
John Wick no die.
They made
Can't tell me otherwise.
a new one.
Ballerina.
Yes.
But he was in it.
He was in it because Ballerina took place in between John Wick 2 and 3.
John Wick no die.
I actually had to look that up.
You did? I didn't watch Ballerina.
Huh?
I didn't watch Ballerina.
They must have not done good because I haven't. I just remember seeing the trailers for it, and then after that, it was like,
It's just probably on HBO Max. I'll probably watch it some point in my life.
the World Series. You watched all of it, or you watched that all?
I watched the first 3 games. I believe the Blue Jays won the first one. Dodgers won the next 2.
When they had that 34-hour game, the 18 innings was the second game.
I was up till like 2 in the morning watching that.
Absolutely not.
I love baseball. It's a good sport. But yeah, I was up to like 1, 2 in the morning watching it.
Baseball is boring as hell to me. But I tuned into that series to be a hater and to it was exciting. That it had like it was like watching. I would have to match that with watching like a game 7 of a basketball game. That's like to the wire that the both teams have like the same score. That's exactly what I felt watching that.
It's 2 great teams. I mean, obviously it's like football and basketball. It's the best teams at the end that beat the other teams. And they're in there. And like the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Dodgers are obviously like always going to be in the pennant. The pennant is like the playoffs and stuff like that. But it's something that you look at the Dodgers and they didn't have a great year. They didn't have they didn't have, if they had 1 to 2 pitchers of their rotation and there's 5 pitchers in rotation,
Yeah.
they probably had like 1 or 2 at any given moment. And they were still able to beat these other teams. They were still able to come out the National League, which is National League versus American League. But it's kind of crazy, man. Like, and they just keep signing people because of like all this deferred money. I know we talked about it on like the first or second podcast.
With Otani and getting his
Otani gonna be set as long as he's alive. By the time he starts getting paid all this money, it's gonna be stupid.
Yo, I just discovered today that he really speak English.
Yeah,
But like fine.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
When he first got here, he didn't.
He always got the interpreter. I saw somebody in the comments say that the interpreter was for like the people in Japan.
Bro, that
The interpreter.
that interpreter. I don't know. You heard about like his whole gambling?
It was him or another person.
It was
Not his new one.
It was Otani.
Not his new one.
It was Otani and his interpreter, right? And then he was helping him, whatever.
His old one.
Right. He would go like to the pitching mound. He would go to like talk and whatever. And then like this whole gambling thing happened, and then it wasn't Otani. It was his interpreter who had access to his money and had access to all his bank account information. I was like, he's your interpreter, dog. Like how the fuck does he have access to like your bank account, your money? You know, he knows your social security number. Your interpreter knows your social security number.
It could be Japanese culture.
Yeah,
they're going off of trust and the good word.
Listen, man, Otani's still in the league because of how much money he generates for the league, just him being him.
Yeah.
because he's not the first one, but he's like the one to do it the best. Where he pitches, he can literally strike out 10 batters and hit 3 home
And
runs.
that Asian culture, yo, if Otani was a NBA player for the Lakers, oh my god. I guess baseball's bigger than the NBA. So
Jeremy Lin,
what?
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin's level was nowhere
Oh,
close
nowhere
to.
near,
But I'm
nowhere
saying,
near.
like, let's say if Otani was in the NBA right now and he balling like offensive and a defensive player, they would be like praising him like he's supposed to be the next best player ever.
Oh, absolutely. He'd be the next LeBron.
But I'm talking about the marketing.
There's
Like,
never been.
oh no, nah, there won't be another.
There'll never be
There
another
will be
LeBron.
another LeBron, but they got a Wemby.
They got a Wemby.
They should be playing today too.
Yeah, we just lost to the Lakers last night.
Y'all didn't play them yesterday.
Was it the
Yesterday?
last night or the day before?
Oh no, y'all did. And,
Yeah,
and Bronny had a alley oop. That was his only points.
no, he had points.
He only had two.
He had assists. He had all that. He did his thing.
Yeah, for what he probably what he probably
Mm-hmm.
the for what JJ Redick has him like.
That's JJ Redick's another topic, man. Like he was ready to almost kill Hachimura yesterday. I don't know if you saw him.
But that's how you get the most out of
He
your
fucked
players.
up once or twice, and the head coach for the Lakers,
JJ.
JJ Redick. He was already like about to throw the clipboard out.
I saw the play. It was like on a lob or something.
Yeah, Kellower caught it, and he called it to him. What the?
He be tripping,
And
bro.
Hachimura just walked away.
He trying to
He'll be traded.
he trying to get who, Rui? I don't think so.
I think so.
I think they have a solid squad.
They have a good team if they all stay healthy.
They do. And I honestly think I think LeBron's supposed to be back sometime this month. Maybe
Injury.
maybe the middle of the month or maybe the end of this month.
He just wanted to skip the first couple games to see how the Lakers was going to do.
So I feel like him and JJ and the staff, they come up with a plan. They're like, look, you got sciatica. You got sciatica. We got a long season. Take care of your sciatica. I think he's probably good to go already. Or maybe he did have like a little bit of tightness, but nothing like serious, but enough to be like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna milk the hell out of it. They said sciatica instead of like tightness, because tightness you technically you could play with some
You get a roller.
or something like that, and they'll see if you tighten it up. But with sciatica, they don't expect you to go out there. They probably have an account of how many games they want him to play, and so he don't got to deal with like people talking about like load managing. How many games it's been? It's been 7 so far.
6 or 7, yeah.
So what is that? 6, 7. So what is that? It's what 82 minus
82.
7. Don't make me do this.
75.
75? Is it?
I was bad at written math,
82,
but I can do math in my head.
81, 80, 79, 78, 77,
Getting closer.
76.
Getting closer.
This guy's right.
All right.
This guy's right. Let me so 75. I think he's gonna come back. He'll be back to either play 70 games or 68.
That's your prediction?
From 68. They probably got, I'm telling you, a person who spends so much on his body, has like a routine of all that thing. They probably broke down the analytics of like his wear and tear and the years of what usually happens always around this time or January. He always has like a little like a ankle or something that starts acting up from him starting. They're trying to do it so that he peaks somewhere between like um April, yeah, April going into May, that he's like at his peak, so that once you get to June, now he has he's gonna rest some more, but now he's at his best, and then
He also has Luca now.
that's true, and he's gonna try to save. Let me see. He'll be back at 70. He's gonna try to save a few games because if you don't play 65 games, it is
Mm.
you don't qualify for any. Not that he's gonna play for like first, second. He's playing for that, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to like um he's gonna want to like at least be eligible. It's 65, right? That you gotta play. Well, I think you gotta play, and
What
then
do you mean, like to get paid,
no.
or
So
to
they
be on the
they
playoff
changed it
roster?
for you to be eligible for MVP, defensive.
Oh
You
yeah.
had to now you had to qualify with a certain amount of games. So if you don't do that,
You think
and he was second team last year.
LeBron at this day and age cares about that?
He don't, but it means something. So you could put the oldest player to get this and that.
I feel like they always making records
They make
for LeBron.
it's for everybody. It'd be like the youngest player, the first Asian, the first 6'11", the first something. They do it a lot for LeBron too, but I think a lot of that is like the social media talking points. Like
Yeah,
they trying to gas it up.
yeah,
But they got a plan already. I'm confident that if he wanted to suit up today and start ramping up, that he could go ahead.
yeah.
Like the way he was, I don't know if you saw the highlight when like Bronny dunked it. That man hopped up real quick.
Yeah.
If you watch the highlight when you get the chance, Bronny caught it. He dunked. He jumped out that quick. That seat quick. I was like, hey man, up in the side. I go.
You're not here no more, huh? Come on now, Unc. Sit
I
down.
won't be one of those people though, because when you're hurt to play and being hurt like to just casually do things is different.
You're very different,
Because it acts up more
yeah, in the game.
when you being active like crazy like that.
I can still see him playing 70 games though.
Yeah,
I
probably
do
70.
I do think this is like part of load management, kind of like what happened with Kawhi the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And Kawhi is another topic.
But Kawhi, you could low manage and he'll still be hurt by the time the
But the
playoffs
thing is,
come.
Kawhi, you can load manage him, but it's like Kawhi when he's healthy, he's a fucking dog.
He is,
Like he's
but
like
he's not the same on defense.
nah, but he's still the claw though.
But
He'll
offensively, he
still put up 30.
he could get. I guess age now. He could get got more on defense than
Yeah.
back in the day.
And he put this little stupid ass face like I was like, come on, Kawhi. This wasn't you back in the day. Back in the day, we were playing the Spurs, Miami Heat fan, really not a flex. We were playing the Spurs, and this nigga Kawhi was locking up LeBron.
Mm-hmm. That's why
Like facing
he
him
averaged 30 on
in
him.
the post at the 3-point line, driving like he was guarding LeBron. This was a young Kawhi. We was on the Spurs.
He made it difficult for him.
Yo,
But when you're not the main players, like okay,
mm-hmm.
that's your job. Go defend. Now,
But they won a championship that way.
But what I'm saying is like when your only responsibility is to make the best players' job hard. When you got Tim Duncan, Manu, and
He did.
Tony Parker, like you imagine that
Manu Ginobili.
you try to use that argument, like people, not you, like people try to use that argument on LeBron. Oh, Kawhi was giving you trouble with her. Kawhi only had the responsibility of giving. Yeah, he had the he could lean on like that whole team, and he didn't have to worry about scoring or nothing. And then he's also the reason why the Heat won that game 6 when Ray Allen scored in the corner, because he got fouled and I think he missed both
free throws.
he missed both the free throws.
He did. Then Ray Allen hit the 3 at the time.
Exactly.
And one.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he was a beast, but just make sure y'all see the whole picture is like. But he also like he wasn't perfect. He had his flaws.
Not even LeBron is perfect. Not even when
N-
LeBron was in his prime, he was perfect. Like,
nobody, not even Jordan.
yeah,
But Jordan, only player in history that everything is a positive.
lost
That
6 championships. He did it. He did it very well.
not even that. Yeah. Not even that. There, the one that Stephen A. or Skip Bayless be using is like, I think it was like he couldn't get up the first round until Rodman got there. Not Rodman, Pippen. I was like, yeah, but he was scoring 60, 50 every night. They couldn't stop him. My boy was not leaving the first round. What you talking about?
He
Yeah, but he was scoring 50, 60. That man was a dog.
Listen, man, I've never put on like the Jordan tape or anything like that. I've only honestly, I've only game I've ever watched was like the flu game, and obviously because like the flu game sneakers that he came out with after that. But I've never really watched like Jordan. I've only really like ever heard about him and read about him. But like, I probably should watch like that Michael Jordan movie.
Space Jam?
No, the
The documentary. You said movie. You did say movie.
the movie where like they give him like an endorsement deal for his shoe, and his mom goes like back and forth
Yeah.
with the
But
guy.
that's about him, but more about the company. It's a good movie though.
I gotta watch
I
that.
feel like it's
I keep
very.
seeing like little clips on TikTok.
You've seen the Last Dance?
I don't think so. If I have, I don't remember.
Yeah, watch Air. It's called Air, and then watch the Last Dance.
Hmm.
I still have um I got them like either 1A or 1B or Jordan and then Bronze second, like all time. Cause
Who's your goat?
huh?
Who's your goat?
I just told you.
No, I didn't hear it.
I have them 1A, 1B. So if
Jordan and LeBron?
yeah, you could have Jordan and then LeBron.
Really?
Yeah,
No Kobe?
huh?
No Kobe?
No, not 1A, 1B. Kobe, I feel like is should be
Oh,
at least top five,
we gotta make that a topic.
top 10, something like that.
Kobe's got to be like top 3 for
Because
you, though. No,
if you think top three, no. What about Kareem?
this is true. What about Larry Bird?
Larry Bird is top 10, but not no top three.
What about Dennis
And
Rodman?
people not even close. And then people like it's hard to talk about like anything Kobe related because now it's like a disrespect because he passed away. But there's like mad players in the NBA. Like I mean, it's still new, but there's mad players in the NBA that are not alive. That
You think Kobe really died?
this guy, we're not getting into that right
It's
now.
another topic.
We're not getting into that. Um, the Seahawks
Oh man, the slaughter that they put on the Commanders last night.
first. Daniels, God bless, bro. I hope he don't got like he don't get like the RG3 thing. Oh, this is like what his mom just said too. My bad. His mom just tweeted that the last the 2 games ago.
But I mean, he hasn't gotten hurt like how. The thing about Daniels, and I still think he's a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. But
Here you go.
the thing about Daniels, and I feel like in the off season, I get it. Like this was his first off season, technically after his first year. But it's like I feel like he doesn't like hit the weight room. I feel like he doesn't.
He still looks skinny.
Like he looks. If you look at him now and you look at him when he was at Arizona State University, he looks exactly the same.
What?
He literally looked like he doesn't look like he put on any
Ain't he
weight.
from LSU?
He went to LSU, but he also went to Arizona State.
But he came to the NFL from LSU. So why would you use that?
What I'm trying to say is that he looks the same.
You're saying he didn't change from Arizona to LSU? You think he didn't change at
Watch some
all?
tape on him tonight. Watch his Arizona State tape.
I'd rather not.
Bitch, I'd rather die. But listen, he
Chill,
he
they
looked.
beefing right now.
Who?
Them.
Who's them?
What you just said?
Who's that?
What did you just say?
Bitch, I'd rather die.
Yeah,
Who's beefing?
that's the gym people.
Oh, they are beefing, right? He
Mhm.
took him like off the label or some shit now, right?
Nah, it's a whole thing.
Hmm.
I saw the live that they explained it.
Hmm.
That's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing them at the gym sometimes.
No, but I feel like Daniels is I think first and foremost he needs to stop leaving the pocket as much. And when you're down 35-7 or whatever the score
He
was,
got hurt when they were thinking.
well, they should have been took him out the game.
What quarter was it
This
again?
was fourth.
Yeah, that's
They
a
should have been, or it was either the fourth or the end of the third quarter. Bro, you should have been took him out the game.
that's a coach. That's a coach's thing.
Come on,
though.
Dan Quinn.
You got to protect the QB.
Meathead. Like what you got? What you got him in the game for?
And he's been hurt at least like twice already, right?
Bro, he just came back from an injury last week.
That's what I'm saying. Because I remember his mom tweeted he was arguing with people to don't wish like the RG3 thing on her on him.
I don't see that for him. I just think he needs to like get in the gym, get your weight up. These motherfuckers aren't 50 to 60 pounds less anymore. These guys are fucking 300 pounds, and when they tackle you, it's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to be protected every play. Your linemen aren't going to be able to block for you the entire game. You're going to get hit, and when you scramble, you're at the mercy of anybody. Just slide. And like that was his issue last year. He didn't know how to slide. So like it would mess him up because he would literally just dive. And when you dive, it's technically not you're not giving yourself
Yeah,
up.
you
You can
you.
still get hit
Mm-hmm.
because you're not sliding.
Even those small little like the small little contact you be getting that you don't think is much. Who got smacked like that recently?
Did you see how Puka Nakua got hit yesterday?
Nah, what?
So Puka Nakua was he ran like a little slam bullshit, and Demario Davis lit him up, and like he hit him hard. I mean, Demario Davis is like 200 some pounds, but literally when Puka Nakua got up, like it was like you know how like when you fuck up your shoulder and it's like it almost feels like you're like this.
Yeah.
He was literally running to the sideline like this.
Well, with his thing hanging.
Yeah, like he was just like I was like, damn, what the hell is wrong with him? But then I'm like, yo, Demario Davis hit him. I know that shit had to hurt. And it's like you can't expect to not get cracked in the league. This is why we were talking about the other day. I was like, we went to the Passaic game, I was like, yo, I didn't see nobody get cracked. Like I didn't see nobody get rocked. Like I look forward to that when I
Well,
watch
well,
football.
well, it's not a bad example because we were only there for like 20 minutes.
I don't think anybody got
We
cracked.
were there for like 20 minutes, so you don't know
There
what.
for like 25 minutes.
You can't really judge off of that. And
I don't think anybody got cracked. I didn't see anybody get cracked. Now, if somebody got ran over, that's different.
we also had a bad view, so it's not like you could see clearly.
Yeah, they all look small anyway. But anyways,
Nah,
that's my thing. Is like
it's perspective.
this league, you got to like actively work out, like you do. You work out every
I
fucking
don't.
minute
I
of the
don't.
day.
I don't work out.
This guy,
You work out.
I don't work out. I sell coke.
I wish. Yo, if the cartel is hiring, please,
Sponsor us.
please sponsor us. Like we'll put the stuff like right here on the table. We'll put a product there, product there. Whatever you need, whatever you want us to push out, you let us know, and we'll encourage viewers to
Purchase.
purchase. Not from us, you know.
We will taste the product though.
No, we won't. We'll connect them to, and then that's it. Because I'm not trying to end up in no Funky Town video.
Getting your head chopped off.
Huh?
Getting your head chopped off.
Yeah, you saw that? Saw that video? They be skinning people alive.
Yo, they don't care. They got no feelings. As a cartel member, I feel like they got no feelings.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'll not.
Maybe we don't need that sponsorship. You guys can keep it, but if you want to donate,
But if the application did end up in my mailbox, not that I won't read it, but I will. I wouldn't mind. Or if you had like what? Can you be a part-time cartel member? Like, like, what's part-time technically? The hours, 30.
25 to 30 hours a week.
Yeah.
But you'd be making a lot more as a cartel member.
If there's a way to be a part-time cartel member, just please, if somebody knows who I can connect me to them. If not, that's fine. Or smuggler. Oh,
We're getting way too much in the weeds with the cartel member.
I could be a smuggler.
You could smuggle. You gonna put a ton of them things in your ass?
Nobody said nothing about my body. I'm talking about like taking. You seen the movie We Are the Millers?
Yeah, actually.
When they put it in the it was weed though, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't coke.
They put the whole thing full of
Oh shit, Kyler Murray isn't playing tonight.
who?
Sorry, Kyler Murray isn't playing. They put the whole weed in the what?
You said he wasn't playing.
No, I said he's active, but he's not starting. But he's just inactive.
You said Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
Who do you have for that? I think I'll go with the Cowboys.
I mean, if you're going with the Cowboys, I feel like I gotta go with the Cards, but I feel like Cowboys are gonna win. But I feel like we didn't.
The Cowboys score is just that they don't stop
have
nobody.
defense.
Yeah.
They can't play defense. And you can't tell me that Micah Parsons was that entire defense. I get it; he was a large part of it.
He changes the dynamic because he put pressure on the quarterback, which makes the corners play better.
Yeah.
Which means he created sacks for the other D linemen because now they're running away from him, and the linemen are getting access to them. They had to send two people on there. Now the other D linemen are getting one-on-ones, and now they're getting pressure. And now the quarterback has like a clock thinking that Micah's coming. So when you have a player to that level, it's like Aaron Donald when he was playing. You got to put three people on him. Now you got two, like, two linemen focusing on the rest, and then the quarterback is worrying about him, and then the corners have more time to like do what they got to do.
Mhm.
So it doesn't. That only works when you have like a generational talent like
Which type
that,
of person
like
was?
Miles Garrett. You always gotta keep your head on the
I
swivel.
feel like he got to get out of there, man.
He
He's not gonna leave, obviously, because
he got his
they
chance.
told him to trade him, and then he signed the contract.
Then they pulled out that Brinks truck.
They said, "Hey, man, here's the money." He's like,
The
"Oh,
owner,
I don't need to
the
win
owner
that
put a
bad."
check right here for him,
He
and
said, "I don't need to win that bad."
he said, "Tell me what you want." And then he was like, "Nah, we suck." Then they put out another check. And he said, "Tell me what you want." And he's like, "I'm not doing it." Then that man pulled out his bank account and gave him the pen, and he was like, "Take what you need." He was like, "All right, you got me." That man opened his the owner opened his NFL bank account and was like, "Stop whenever you want to."
That honestly, that's a great topic for another pod. Like, I didn't know that like the NFL teams in itself and the owners get a percentage of what the NFL makes from like the views and the everything like that. Like I think last year, I could be wrong, but I think it was like somewhere between like 15 and $30 million.
It's like it's a business.
That means that the NFL itself made over like $2-3 billion last year. Probably more. I could be wrong. These
Mhm.
numbers are completely inaccurate, so don't fucking quote me on it. But
Quote him.
they're getting $15 to $30 million a year. Like, I would own a team too.
Like
Imagine being the Browns and you getting $30 million a year just for having the team.
I always say that. Like when you think about like
Bruh.
these contracts, whether it's athletes or music and like music in general, like these artists be getting like a couple million. Like you imagine the actual labels
Mm-hmm.
that like after they break off a little percentage, they be getting mad bread. I always think about that, like
Mm-hmm.
because you forget, like even with athletes, they're just high paid employees. It's not like they're high paid employees, and then if they try to be like entrepreneurs or shit after that, they are. But on the surface level, they not. They just getting mad money.
Bro, they're doing the same thing they did in college at a higher level. And if they're successful, they're making double digits, triple digits, some of them. Obviously at the end of the contract and stuff like that. But Miles Garrett is making like
You
I think in the next few years he's making like over $100 million.
you know what made me think about that? Um, Nick Saban in Alabama. How much he was making as a coach always made me think, all right, so how much is the school getting
That's a great point.
to pay a player, person who's not even playing, a coach this much money?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
She's like, "Do you mind?"
what
It's the
happened?
first time she's got up the whole pod. You can't tell me that jacket isn't working.
I don't know. We gotta test it when you're by yourself. What happened?
But I'm assuming Alabama within itself. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like Alabama's like a power league school, so people want to go there. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure people are spending money there regardless. But the football program within itself is a great program. It leaves money, it makes money, they win championships. But their baseball team for a while was pretty good too.
I'll be forgetting when you say Power Five or top school like that with for football. I'll be forgetting they have other teams.
Bro, you remember they had like some of these guys are in the league now that or were in the league that were nice as fuck, who were probably giving back to the alma mater.
Hell yeah, they do rely on sponsors.
You know what I mean? Like Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram, Minka Fitzpatrick, Barry Judy,
Boy, if I went to the league and
Julio
they call
Jones.
me, oh, we donate back to, I ain't give you
I
nothing.
ain't giving you shit. Y'all
Get
took
out of
money
here.
from me. But some people do.
Ooh. What happened? You
But,
hungry?
but the point that I wanted to make though about the Seahawks and Commanders game is that we can't not shine a light on fucking Jackson Smith and the Jigba. He is insane.
Didn't you talk about him the
I
last?
did, but like he is insane. He had like 140 yards.
He is balling.
Bro, like what 140 yards a game. Like I think he's over 1,000 yards already. He might break the record.
No, I think, but right now, as far as like, I think what's the running back from the Colts?
Colts, Jamar Taylor,
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor.
he balled. I think he's leading the league right now.
He's in the league in touchdowns. That's for sure. But yeah,
She's
Jason is a baller.
she's like, yo, you need to lead the league
and feeding.
and feeding me. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Up. Up. She's like, you told me not to go up there. Come on.
I mean, only
All
above
right.
where my
Come
blanket
on.
is.
Let's wrap it up. Come on.
So
Come
you
on.
said you got Dallas?
I'm going Dallas.
I guess I'll take the Cards. Can't take the same team.
I guess we'll figure out.
Should be a good game though. They both suck. Well, they don't both suck, but both defenses aren't great.
We will see. We're just gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up to feed my dog because she said enough is enough. So this will probably be episode 3 or maybe 2 or